Ahoy hoy, I'm B-Side Berto, and welcome to another episode of Fox Pines on Settlement Survival, a strategy city builder game by Gleamer Studio. These episodes of Fox Pines are a series of screenshots of gameplay. In the last episode, we got our reputation tier with Carlos, which gave us Cactus and Cactus workshops. We got groves, which were updated orchards to expand our dates, and we are still rebuilding from our second earthquake of Fox Pines. We start off episode 10 with the merchant ship already docked, and they had seeds to offer, pear seeds and lettuce seeds, but for the price, I choose lettuce seeds. Lettuce and cactus have been the recent additions to our collection. We get our first technology point, and I use it on Marquee, mostly to get towards house upgrades. Send a trade caravan out to Carlos for a scarecrow and some coffee. An event occurs, a scorching summer event. They want to go for a swim. I'm asked if I want to stop them. I do not stop them. From it, a few swimmers drowned. I lost 2 citizens from this. Immigrants arrive at Fox Pines, and we refuse 22 of them. Another trade caravan, again to Carlos, this time for tools. In the second city center area, I build a compost plant and 4 farms around it as I continue to build homes. With the farms complete, the top 2, I put cactus that we just recently got, lettuce, which I just recently bought in this episode. I put down chilies as a tradition since it was our first seed gotten in this game. I ended up building the marquee up north. I really never built one of these before, so I'll kind of see what it looks like and how it works. But it filled up with 10 people right away. Another technology point, and this one in the trade category, I put on overloader, which increases the weight for trade caravans. And the increase in size will be helpful right away for me. Another merchant ship docks, and this time I buy a bunch of apples for a handful of stuff in the inventory. Traveling merchant takes some oats on the cheap. And in the business district, I put down a soap workshop. Because I have so much fat, beeswax, and salt, I choose the salt soap first. I put down knitting workshops, making straw shoes, because there are knitting workshops in the original city center that I've been trying to want to move for episodes now. The trade caravan to Carlos, I found out I had some chicken tears, which are valuable, so I ended up getting 80 steel, 25 gears, and a bunch of beer. I ended up building another bridge to another area I haven't been before. I don't plan on building anything there, but I want to clear out all the resources as much as I can. And another event occurs. The Curing Workshop, which just finished recently, I haven't shown it yet, has stuff missing from it, so they ask for citizens to guard it, which I do. And it ends up being a couple of cats. And from this event, I get 10 cats. So this is how much land I plan on clearing before the winter hits in the new area that the bridge just got access to. As the snow settles, here is the Curing Workshop from the event earlier. Once again, I'm going to move my gatherer's hut. This time, I'm going to put it right next to the forester's hut and make a little compound out of it. Now that the winter has ended and it's getting warmer outside, I send my population out, at this point 125 laborers, to clear out the rest of the area I have access to, which is pretty much the rest of the map, and I'm on a large map. I begin to put cactus workshops underneath the farms in the second city center. The first one I put down for fodder. The second one I have cactus going into medicinal powder. An administrator times expires. Between the two, I choose the one that gives a technology point. And as I get the technology point from the administrator, I also earn a technology point, so I have 2. The first one, I put to senior housing. The second one, I use exploration technology for the quarry. My original quarry is beginning to run low. Another trade caravan, I get a bunch of tools, and again, constantly behind tools a lot in the past few episodes. The 80 steel I got back from Carlos, I put in the boiler room in the second city center. And that's where we're going to wrap up episode 10 of Fox Pines. Let's take a quick look around and see what's new. Where the old knitting workshops used to be, I ended up getting 4 homes and a road put in. Those knitting workshops got moved towards the business district. I once again moved the gatherer's hut, this time next to the fortress hut. I added the fishing dock on the lake. I'm currently getting a bonus from the fishing node there. I added a curing workshop on the other side of the lake above Myers Yards, and I added a marquee. As I'm recording this, recently Ricky Henderson, the baseball great, had passed away. So I'm going to name this mountain Henderson Mountain, and this whole area next to it, the Henderson Forest Preserve. Added a small graveyard to my graveyard island, which I needed because it filled up very quickly. I also added a big well. We added a bridge and cleared out a whole large area. Built a third marketplace south of everything on the other side of the river. I'm planning on putting my senior housings all the way down on the south end. I finally added an additional smithy for more tools, and I did upgrade for the quarry, and I had to put the upgraded building down next episode. My new farms are up and established, with 2 of them being Cactus, and I already have 7,000. I'm going to run them for a few more seasons to get a healthy inventory of them and probably switch one of them to something else that I need at the time. I've been recently watching the Dexter Original Sin prequel. Because of that, I'm going to name this area the Morgan neighborhood and those farms the Morgan Farms. And underneath the Morgan Farms, I added another workshop making cactus cuts. In the business district, I added a soap factory. And now that some of the cactus are being turned into medicinal powder, I can now put medicinal soap as the next building, which I'll do next episode. Thanks for watching episode 10 of Fox Pines on Settlement Survival. Stay tuned for the next episode where we expand in our third marketplace area and hopefully get Reputation 2 with Carlos. Take care and have a good one.